the year. It's that time of the year for the creepy and kooky, mysterious and spooky. You know what I'm singing here. As the old Addams Family song says, we're talking about Halloween, but before your ghouls and goblins head out to trick or treat, we want to make sure that you have the wonderful Halloween safety tips to keep them safe. And joining us right now is Captain Katasha White with the Tupelo Police Department. Captain White, as always, a pleasure to have you here on Studio 9. How are you doing?
Doing well, and you?
All right. So what is the first tip you would like to tell parents that they, not only their kids, but they need to do also?
Please put down those electronic devices, our telephones. It's very important for you to look forward, keep your head up so that you can see where you're going, especially with those little loved ones.
And you know what, I know when it comes to our cell phones and stuff like that, that tends to keep us very distracted. And during this time, it's very important to make sure that you always have your eyes on the little ones.
On the little ones and on the road.
And not on their phone. So now, here are some other tips. Why don't you tell us a little bit about this?
Of course, it's very important for you to plan and choose well-lighted areas. Plan your route. Know the homes that you're going to. Walk with a flashlight and cross at your corners. If not a flashlight, use the glow sticks. Very important. Never, of course, you want to teach your children, even though you may be with them, but you want to teach them to never enter a stranger's home.
Now, when it comes to a costume, tell us a little bit about that. How important is it to make sure that you pick out the right ones?
Of course, you want to make sure that you pick out a costume that fits well, and then also making sure that that costume, especially if it has a mask, that it covers the face well so that the little one can see.
Okay, and if you are handing out treats, now you're on the other side of this, what is it that you would like to let our viewers know if they're participating in Halloween?
Of course, what we would like for the people that are handing out candy and treats to make sure they turn on a porch light, and then of course once they run out, turn that porch light off to let the trick-or-treaters know that they no longer are participating. Now,
it seems like even though that may happen, you're probably still going to get some people ringing the doorbell like, hey, trick-or-treat. But how does that protect them?
Of course, again, most people know when there's a porch light on that they are actually participating. But of course, answer your door to make sure that everything's okay. But then also just let them know, hey, I'm no longer participating. We've run out of candy. Come back and see us next year.
And of course, we have some more other tips before we let you go.
Okay, of course, we're asking those that are driving to drive slowly and turn your headlights on so that you can spot the trick-or-treaters a little bit further off. And of course, parents and guardians, please check your treats, not only when you get home, but while you're also trick-or-treating as well, because you know they're going to want to eat a little bit as well. And then of course, last but not least, enjoy enjoy the trick-or-treating and stay safe.
All right, thank you so much, dear Captain White, for joining us as always. And wait a second, she does have one more thing to say. I'm sorry, go ahead, Katasha.
Yeah, I want to make sure that everyone knows that on Halloween night at our Police Athletic League at 204 Douglas Street, we will also be hosting a spooktacular basketball night from 6 to 9 p.m. So for those that aren't trick-or-treating, can go play a little ball.
Okay, great. Thank you so much, dear Captain White, for joining us.